Trump.
My president.
Trump was arrested, man.
Latinos for Trump.
At the federal courthouse in Washington, D.C. on 4 felony charges related to his attempts to remain in power after losing the 2020 election. Trump has now been indicted in 3 criminal cases and is under investigation in 1 other, all while leading the Republican field in a 2024 presidential race. Speaking briefly to reporters at the airport after his arraignment, Trump said it was a very sad day for America and called his prosecution a persecution of a political opponent. Trump is returning to his golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey. I probably said that wrong. The first hearing in the case was set for August 28th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Here are the 4 charges against Trump: conspiracy to defraud the U.S. government, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, conspiracy against right and obstruction of an official proceeding.
Why the fuck you think you get away with it, Trump?
Yeah, what's up with you, nigga?
He can't give himself a pardon.
And then,
It's crazy.
No, he's like, this presidents aren't supposed to prosecute ex-presidents. He's not. I'm like, listen,
So what are you
bro,
trying to say?
do too
Like,
much.
what do you mean you can't get
Yeah.
What are you trying to say,
Yeah,
nigga?
he above the law. He
Yeah,
tried to
fuck
say
outta
that he
here.
did all of that shit.
Hey, you fools
'cause
hate
he's
Trump
above
like
the law.
that? For
He'll
real?
probably be fine. I ain't gonna lie. I think he gonna be all right.
I fuck with Trump.
I know Josh hates him, but shit.
I fuck with Trump, but I don't fuck with his program because he think that like like if we did that shit, you would have been. If we rushed,
Oh, we're
if
done
the Black
for.
Lives Matter,
We're never getting
rushed
a job
the
again.
motherfucking Capitol like that while you was in office, bro. Every black person to be in jail across America. You
Damn,
ain't talking
man.
about
Do you think that
sending them
these-
back to Africa, nigga.
Do you think these charges will take away his lifelong pension from being a president?
He doesn't care about
That's a
that.
possibility.
I like these.
But you know he rich
shit.
as
His
fuck.
lifelong pension from being the president isn't even like a drop in the bucket compared to
all.
what his businesses make.
Yeah.
I think a president makes what, like 500,
probably spends that
maybe
on
$2 million
staff around his
in the
house.
course of their like presidency, and then I think they have like a nice little check coming, but it's not as much
not
as
at
you
all.
think.
Isn't it
I-
like 200
probably-
racks?
It's not a lot.
Like 250, but 250
Exactly.
for a president is what?
That's light
I mean,
work?
some presidents it might
That's
be something,
security.
but 250 for a nigga who's Trump
That's
who got
paying
all
for
these
the CIA
companies.
to trail behind
He's
you.
good.
Well, no, they get.
yeah,
if
yeah,
you're
they
president, you get Secret Service. I think for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Couple
They
at
just
least.
scale
Fuck
your
the
service
government.
down a little
Yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
but you keep them.
Yeah, but you see, he still got all his guys. He probably paying about his pocket. Like
You want to know
got
what's a
some
cold
damn
shot? Me and the homies were talking about it. If we were to get caught for just anything, all of us have been arrested for some wild shit.
Yeah.
Facts.
We all have felonies. You have a felony, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we all have felonies. We can barely get a job if we wanted to go be a normal person. But if
Literally.
this fool goes through all of this, he could still potentially
And be
become the
fine.
president
And be fine,
Fired.
which is
It's
nuts.
crazy. That's crazy.
It's
Even with the
crazy.
felonies.
We can, yeah,
Well,
with his felonies.
Here's the thing:
Careful,
if
careful.
he's convicted of any of these, it disqualifies him for running for president.
No.
Yes.
Why? Because they're federal charges.
You can't be. You can't be in jail and
Facts.
president
What if he's not in jail?
if you're found guilty.
If you got an ankle monitor
And
on,
you
you
have a
in
fe-
jail,
yeah.
buddy.
I thought if you're a felon, you can still be the president.
I don't think so.
I don't know exactly, but here
Let's look it up.
there's-
I don't think there's been no
Yeah, you're the
felon
ultimate
president.
fact checker beside
There's
me.
no
I don't
felon
know.
presidents.
I don't think.
Ain't no way.
So what are
for president?
so what? How did he obstruct
By
So-
by running in?
No, the January 6th riot was
My
part of
birthday.
it, but also
Happy birthday.
I was happy as fuck.
Is it weird that that is a day that everyone will remember now, and it's your birthday? Does it take away from it, or do you think people will remember it?
Nah,
We're gassing that shit up from now on.
We go to the White House again on my birthday. Every day on my birthday is the day that we go celebrate Trump.
That's right.
Every goddamn day. Every goddamn day, we're gonna storm that goddamn
I don't
White
know,
House,
that-
boy.
So all these
Storm that
charges,
goddamn White House, boy.
all these- this is his third time being arrested. There's another. They have another case in Georgia, a fourth one pending. They did say that this one is going to get pushed to the front and be heard first. It takes the highest priority.
What does he have?
He's being
You're
What does
crimey
he have in
aren't
Georgia?
you? Yeah, you're as crimey over there.
Let me look up the charges, but your girl Fannie Willis is putting together that as well.
It's
Because he was doing something with the polls, right?
Yeah,
The
no,
voting
it's
polls.
when he called the governors and was
Falsifying.
asking them to falsify votes for the state.
Listen, guys, we all know Biden rigged the election against Trump. We all
So
know.
there's a crazy amount of proof, pretty much him coming out and acknowledging a lot of the things that he is being accused of in this last thing. And of all of these cases, this is I think
worst?
the most
This is-
serious,
this
and I
is-
think is going to be
The most likely he'll get convicted for.
He's being charged in D.C. The people in D.C. do not like
Haters.
him. They're going to show footage of the riots to the jurors. They are going to remind them
The
that
His
riots was an
ego-
inside
his-
job.
and then they're going to and then they're going to show them all of the things that Trump did to engage with it,
To incite?
to.
We're gonna talk about the federal agents. That
He
were
might be
inside
We're
fucked.
the
not
crowd.
gonna. We're gonna talk. They're
He
going
needs
to be
to learn.
talking
His-
about
his
him
ego
and
got in
his
the way.
legal team trying to stop the election process, trying to get other people to lie. These are all massive crimes against democracy and where we live as a country. And this is I think for a lot of people, this is the line in the sand in terms of what separates a person from,
The president.
Tyranny.
and how exactly.
I think that
he's
nigga
treating he let his Twitter rants go too far, and his ego. He
let that shit
was
get to
all
his
the
head.
ego trip. Like the ego trip, his ego got involved. It's just like us on the internet. Like fuck it, we gonna do something about it. Like you can't do anything about losing the election, but get the fuck out the White House, Trump. And I don't see how you think you're gonna get away with that. But on the other hand, I did hear that when banks were not giving black people loans, that people who have relationships with Trump were going to go get loans to start companies. And when they doubled back to pay him the money, he just gave them the money to start the company. Like, I don't want your money back.
Don't forget
Congratulations.
about Mar-a-Lago, his personal spot that got raided. I mean, that's my only fire thing I can say about Trump is that they weren't letting Mexicans and blacks and other races in there. And when he got it, he opened it up to everybody.
That's because he just want money.
To the golf course?
I think he don't like
Period.
everybody,
That's
but he want your
property.
money though.
That's crazy.
I don't think he like us. I just think he want our money.
I can't be mad at
I
that.
mean, but he.
And I
Effective.
think that he just gonna get a suspended sentence. I don't think he gonna go to jail. I think
Yeah, I
they'll give him a
doubt that he
suspended
goes
sentence.
to jail, but he's
Like
definitely
the rest of us.
Suspended sentence.
he's definitely gonna
10 years suspended sentence.
he's definitely gonna get convicted of this shit. Well, I don't know. He got the lawyers. I don't know. You know how this
I
shit
think he
go.
might get convicted, but I
Fool,
think
here's
I don't
the
think he's gonna touch a jail
ex-president.
cell.
But Brick, here's the thing about Trump. He isn't able to keep lawyers, and he ends up firing his lawyers quite often. So at a certain point, you're diluting
Egotistical.
who you have available to represent you.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, I was watching some shit yesterday, are criticizing his lawyer right now that's leading in this case because he came out and pretty much admitted that Trump did one of the things that he's being charged of. And for your lawyer to come out and say what the defense is trying to prove,
It's crazy.
That might be
That might be one of the
that might-
dumbest things
But that
a
might
lawyer
be
could
his
possibly
strategy. That might be his strategy into. Was it like
But
one
what
of
they
the
said-
more serious charges
he didn't
that he
need to
admitted
say,
to?
and no, it's one of them. It's with the obstruction and getting them to have Pence lie and getting other people to lie on his behalf to delay the election process.
And he admitted to that. The lawyer did.
to parts, yes,
Oh yeah, he would have been
More or
fired
less.
that
And
day.
there was
Like,
only
I don't
reason
know
he
what
did
the
this
fuck he
was
talking
facts.
because he was on
Immediately.
TV.
Yeah,
He
come
was on
on.
TV answering a reporter's question,
The way-
trying to look good, and that's what I think with a lot of the people who represent Trump. They're in it for their own ego, trying to boost themselves. They're
I would
not
ask
I
for
mean,
a
why
drug
not?
test.
He should get Benjamin Crump.
I would have
That's
asked
fire.
for a drug test. I would have said, Your Honor, can you drug test this nigga? He bugging.
He for sure got
Fire.
Zapata in his system.
Fire, yeah. He doing something. Ketamine, sir. Quaaludes.
Yeah, I mean,
But I
Get
mean,
him.
it's not a fucking public defender. You can fire that dude whenever you want to.
Yeah, fire the fuck out that nigga.
Yeah, I don't know. Trump, let a nigga hold something. I'll be there and support. You know what I mean? You know
I
what
just
mean?
think people of this level don't usually really go to jail. So I think he'll be absolutely fine. Even if he get convicted.
Nah,
that nigga
all
ain't
his
going to
lawyers
jail.
went to jail. Off the first shit. What's the first one that they did? People been going to jail around Trump. He's the dirtiest dog that ever hit the White House.
Yeah, that was insane that
His
they
whole
even let
squad,
that nigga in
his
there,
whole
bro.
squad caught a case behind this president shit, nigga. That's a gang right there,
Yeah, that
nigga.
nigga's nuts.
I
ain't
mean,
gonna
what
lie.
funneling the money from the porno bitch?
Niggas fuck with Trump strictly for EDD. Just be honest.
I don't even.
A lot of
I was
niggas.
in jail for that.
A lot of
Fuck,
niggas fuck with that nigga strictly off EDD.
fuck Trump, nigga. Fuck Trump, nigga.
I can't let you disrespect the
I
homie
don't
like
hood.
that.
Nah, I don't fuck with none of them.
You
No
wanna
nigga
shoot
in the
fade? We
president
not in
helping
the
us.
county, bro.
Fuck them all. Fuck them all.
They can shoot the head up, bro. They can't do nothing about it right now. Fuck Trump.